So, my dear friends, now we'll go to our katha. Rai Ramananda Sangvad. Ramananda Rai is describing about infatuation. Infatuation from grief, Viṣāda. First, he described infatuation of Srimati Radharani from cheer, then infatuation of demigods. It was also from cheer. Then infatuation from the heart of Kṛṣṇa, from grief, Viṣāda, and now infatuation from Viṣāda, grief, from the heart of Braj Gopīs. They have strong desire for Kṛṣṇa, but it was at the beginning stage of their love, so they cannot. They are afraid about their in-laws. They are afraid about the society. They are shy. They have so many doubts, confusion. So, but there is strong desire to follow always Kṛṣṇa. Many times, when at the end of the day, Kṛṣṇa will come back from the forest, from that filled with cows and his friends, all the body will be covered by the dust. And the friends, they'll not work, they'll dance. Kṛṣṇa will play flute. Baladev Chandra will be very pleased with smiling face. And the Brajavadhus, Braj Gopīs, always they are waiting when they know the time, when Kṛṣṇa will go to the forest and when Kṛṣṇa will come back. So both time, they'll watch that. Kṛṣṇa is going to the forest with friends and Baladev Chandra. That time, Kṛṣṇa is very clean, of another beauty. Yes, he's very attractive. Kṛṣṇa is very attractive. There is no doubt. That time, Ma Yashoda will get him ready. She'll decorate Kṛṣṇa with ornaments and very nice clothes. That is a very beautiful form of Kṛṣṇa. So they love to say this. But when Kṛṣṇa will come back from the forest, that time completely different beauty, and it is also very beautiful. Not only Kṛṣṇa, all the friends of Kṛṣṇa, Shakhas of Kṛṣṇa, Baladev Chandra, the cows, the calves, they'll be covered by the dust. Because all the day, they'll not sit in one place. Only they just feed the cow for eating grasses, and they are sitting in one place and talking to each other. No, not that. They are playing. And in their play, there is a very, very popular game is there. That is dhula khela. They are throwing dust to each other. Every day they love to do this. There will be two party, two group, and they'll throw the dust to each other. So everyone will be covered of Braja Raja, Braja Dhuli, which is Chintamani. All the dust are not general one. All of them, they are Chintamani Bhumish, Chintamani Ganamai, Toyam Amritam, Katha Ganam, Natyam, Gamanamapi Bangshi Priyasakhi. From Vrindavan Mahimamrita, we know this. The glories of Vrindavan, and that is the glories of the dust. They are not normal, general dust. All of them, they are Chintamani. So they'll be covered. When they'll come back, they'll be covered by that Chintamani. So when it is money, money is always glowing. So that beauty will be another different, completely different. They'll glow. Although they are covered by the dust, but they'll glow. Because they are covered by not dust. They are covered by Chintamani, Chintamani. So the Brajavadhu, they love to watch that beauty of Kṛṣṇa, and they love to watch that movement. How Kṛṣṇa sometimes is playing flute and dancing together. Sometimes inside all of friends will be alone. That means she'll be absorbed in his flute. Always some different mood. And it's attracting, stealing the heart of Braj Gopis, Brajavadhus. So sometimes when they are describing the beauty of Kṛṣṇa, sometimes they lost their all boundary. So they'll start to talk in that way without any shyness. So it's happened to Sakhi or some Sakhis, they are talking to each other. So they are lamenting. Nija padabja dalair dhaja vajra nirajankusha vichitra lalamai brajabhuva shamayan khuratodang barsma dhurja gati ririta venu brajati tena vayam shavilasha vikshanar pita manobhava bega kujagating gamita no vidama kasmalena vasanam kavaramma. Sakhi, what I should say about this? Kṛṣṇa is very soft-hearted. Very soft-hearted. He has love for everyone. Only there is no place of Braja Gopis, us. So the Sakhi says, really? Kṛṣṇa loves everyone, but there is no place for us. Yes, Sakhi, look. Kṛṣṇa has love even for Vrindavana Bhumi, the land. Just follow how Kṛṣṇa is working behind the cows. You can feel, you can realize that heart of Kṛṣṇa is crying for Vrindavana Bhumi, the land of Vrindavan. But for what? Why Kṛṣṇa's heart is crying? Oh, Sakhi, didn't you see? There is many cows. So many cows. And their feet, it's very hard. And the cows, they're stepping very strong. Not softly, not gently. Didn't you see? So when the cows are walking, so many dust are going to the air. Because of that, cows, during their walking, they are hitting. They are beating the land by their feet. And when their feet is very hard, very strong, so it's paining, it's hurting Vrindavana Bhumi. And Kṛṣṇa is realizing this. So that's why Braja Bhuva Shamayon Kuratodang Varsma Dhujya Gati Ririta Venum. Sakhi, if our limbs will break, so that time, during to treat it, what the doctor will do? What is doing nowadays? During the operation, doctor will do first anesthesia. Anesthesia to make it paralyzed, that during the operation or during to repair that break, so they'll not feel any pain. Kṛṣṇa is doing the same. Before, it was in a special way they'll hypnotize. They'll hypnotize. And that hypnotism will work as anesthesia. Their concentration will in another place, and they'll do the same thing. I've seen in some videos and also in front of me, when my daughter, she was very little, so sometimes the doctor, they gave some injection to her because of some special antidotes or some things. So when we'll take her there, to the doctor. Before doctor will give her injection, doctor first she will do this with her to catch her concentration in another direction. In his chamber there are so many toys, some flute, some whistle. So doctor will do something, some bubbles smashing. So you'll do this, whistle, she'll play some music, or she'll start to talk with her, just catching her concentration in another way. And in one hand, she'll push the injection. When the injection will finish, my daughter will not recognize, will not know this. So the Sakhis, she's saying, look how Kṛṣṇa is treating to that land. By his flute, he is hypnotizing. When one is hypnotized, so that time in their body there will be no pain, no feelings. So first he will hypnotize the mind of Vrindavana Bhumi, Braja Bhuva, and then he is treating by the sign which is there on his feet, under his feet. There is sign of flag, dhvaja, sign of axe, ankusha, sign of thunder, vajra, sign of lotus, padma. He is placing very gently. We can see the same description in Benugit. Their Sakhis, they are describing the beauty of Kṛṣṇa. Barha pirang natabara bapu karnayo karnikaram bivrat vashaha kanaka kapisham vaijayantin chamalam randhryam vena radhara shudhaya purayan gopa brindair Brindhyaranyang shapada ramanang pravishad gita kirti. Look the beauty of Kṛṣṇa's dancing. He's not dancing, he's walking, but it's look like dance. Sakhi? Brindaranang shapada ramanang pravishad gita kirti. Kṛṣṇa is pleasing the land of Vrindavan by his lotus feet. And Kṛṣṇa is getting pleasure through his feet from the land of Vrindavan. Both of them, they are pleasing each other. So here, the Sakhis describing the same things. Sakhi, how Kṛṣṇa, he loves everyone. In his heart, there is place for everyone, not there is any place for us. That will be very good. When Kṛṣṇa will go to the forest, we'll follow him like Subal, Sridham, Shudam, Dam, Vasudam. How they are following Kṛṣṇa? That will be very good. We should follow them and we should go to the forest and all the day we should enjoy Kṛṣṇa. To watch his lila, his dancing, his walking, his playing with friends. Because that is the festival of our eyes. The body of Kṛṣṇa is the festival of our eyes. Vanitot savarupa Śrīlam. That is the beauty of Kṛṣṇa, Shakti. And that beauty bringing us appearing infatuation. Many times it's happened. When I was watching the beauty of Kṛṣṇa, I lost my consciousness, intelligence, everything. So maybe I also start to dance with Kṛṣṇa from that place, from where I was watching. Sometimes I start to roll on the ground because that time I didn't know what I was doing. So, because of that infatuation, sometimes my clothes will fall down, sometimes my hair will be disordered, everything will be destroyed. So, Sakhi, the good plan is, whenever we'll get that chance, when we can destroy that fear which is there inside of our heart, we also start to follow Sridham, Sudham, Dham, Vasudham, to enjoy Kṛṣṇa there in the forest with his friends. It was the description of infatuation by Ramananda Raya. Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is Ramananda Raya is describing? That mood is appearing in the body of Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu. Now he is infatuated. It's reminding all the description, reminding that previous Leela, what was there in Dwapara, in Vrindavan. So it was also manifesting on the body of Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now Ramananda Raya said, Prabhu, please control yourself. There is more ornaments to describe, to decorate Srimati Radharani. But now, what I am going to tell you, that is not direct mood of Srimati Radharani. Why? It is not direct? No. Because now I am going to tell you about the stage of mriti, means death. But it is impossible for eternal associates like Srimati Radharani and all other Brajavadhus. Then why this stage came here, mriti? Because by the separation, they'll get the same pain, same sufferings, which near to death, what I just described you before. Infatuation from Viṣāda. Kṛṣṇa, he described Uddhava, what I just described you before. Infatuation from Viṣāda. Kṛṣṇa, he described Uddhava. You know how you will recognize with Srimati Radharani? when you will see one girl is lying down on the bed, which was arranged by the new leaves, Hishalaya. She became very thin, very, very thin. Only to look at her, you'll feel that she died. But my dear, I'm telling you the truth. She's not died. But the same situation, it's look-alike died. But when you look at her throat, you can see it's vibrating. Spandana. So that mriti, that death, is not coming then to them. But in Kṛṣṇa Priya, it came to Kṛṣṇa Priya. Because in Ras Rajani, in the night of Ras Leela, which is the crown jewel of all Leelas, Śrīla Rūpa, in Ras Leela something happened. Because there was various kind of Gopīs, Brajavadhu, Braja Kumarika, Devichari, Srutichari, Sadhana-siddha. That 5 different types of Gopīs were there. Some of them, they are sadhana-siddha. That means they got that blessings from Bhagavan, that they'll get Kṛṣṇa in that way. And there is stories also. In Treta Yuga, Prabhu Ramchandra blessed thousands of rishis, sagas of Dandakaranya, because they wanted Prabhu Ramchandra as their lover and husband. But Prabhu Ramchandra said, no. For me it is not possible. Impossible. Because I'm Maryada Purushatyam. I can accept only one Priya, only one beloved, only one wife. Not more than one. When they asked, so that means all our austerities is going to hell? No. Your desire will be fulfilled. In Dwapara, again Bhagavan will appear. He is Lila Purushatyam. He can accept millions of prayers. So, from now, you just worship him. So Prabhu Ramchandra, he drawn a painting, a sketch of Sri Kṛṣṇa on a stone by arrow. So all those sagas, they born as a gopi here in Braj. And they were also beloved of Sri Kṛṣṇa. They were also invited there in Ras Leela. But they could not go directly there. They could not join there directly. When Kṛṣṇa played his flute, all the Brajavadhus, all the Brajgopis, they started their journey. Towards Kṛṣṇa, they start to run. in the same position how was there in their house. But some of them, that's sadhana siddha. Some of them, they are stopped by the husband. Hey, where are you going? So they answered to the husband, didn't you listen? Kṛṣṇa is calling us. Oh, really? Who is your husband? Me or Kṛṣṇa? Kṛṣṇa is everything for us. Kṛṣṇa is our husband, our friend, our life, our smile, our crying, our day, our night, everything is Kṛṣṇa. Really? Kṛṣṇa is everything for you, and I'm taking care of you, and you are offering yourself to Kṛṣṇa. No. You should not. Listen me. Go back to your room. No, you could not. You cannot stop me to go there. Yes, I am. I can. Because I am your husband. I have that right. Oh, you are husband of this body, is not it? Okay, no problem. Yes, maybe this body is yours. As a husband. Okay, I'm living this body here. Chara hi keha, nija hi geha, manahi, apana shofide. They just left their body there. Okay, this body is yours. Okay. They just left their body there, and by mind, by soul, they run there towards Kṛṣṇa. So, it is death for them. It is not directly to Srimati Radharani, but for some Gopis it is happening. But what is happening with Srimati Radharani, which is near to death for them? When there is big separation, and when that separation is very painful, Akrura Dev, he promised to everyone, to all Brajvasi, I'll take them back. I'll take them back. After everything will finish there. Now Maharaj Kamsa, he invited them to join that competition of wrestling. So, that's why I came here, to take them there. And when everything will finish, complete, again I'll take them back. Before that, all the Braj Gopi, they left their house and they start to live in the forest. On the day of Ras Leela, and they said this, Pati Shutannaya Bhatri Bandhavan Ati Vilanghate Antachutagata. Hey Kṛṣṇa, Ati Vilanghya. Today we left everything and we took this vow that we'll never accept them. So from that day, since that day, they are in the forest. When Kṛṣṇa, she was passing that forest, Brajavadhu, Srimati Radharani, they stopped that chariot. So again Akruradev, he promised to them. He promised to them, I'll take them back. I'll take them back. But it was long time. Long time passed. And now it's coming to their mind, to their heart, that maybe Kṛṣṇa will not come back. So that's why Srimati Radharani, she got that mood of mriti. She said to Lalita, Yavad Vyaktin Naukila Bhajate Gandhineyan Vadhya Stavan Natva Shumukhi Bhavatin Kinchidabhyartha Ishe Pushpair Yashya Muhura Karabang Karnapuran Murare Sheyang Fulla Griha Parishare Malati Falani. When she was talking this to Lalita, we know Kṛṣṇa has sent Uddhava there in Braj. After Uddhava met everyone, then at the end he went to that forest. He went to that forest and he met all the Brajavatis. Srimati Radharani, she was little bit away from all of them. She was alone. When Uddhava, he went in front of Srimati Radharani, Lalita also was there with Uddhava. So to look at Kṛṣṇa, it's remind all those moments, because Uddhava, his looking was little bit same like Kṛṣṇa. That was also one very important cause Kṛṣṇa sent him there, because Uddhava, she was nearly same look with Kṛṣṇa. When Uddhava went in front of Srimati Radharani, so Srimati Radharani, maybe something, feeling some realization appeared there. So she started to say, Lalita, oh Lalita, why he came here? Maybe he's from Kṛṣṇa, isn't it? Because I can feel that garland, lotus garland. It's prasadi garland of Kṛṣṇa. Lalita, maybe he can clear our doubts. Please ask him, what is the desire of Gandhineya? Gandhin means, Gandhin was the father of Akruradev. That's why Akruradev also known as Gandhineya. Lalite, please ask him. What is there in the mind of Akruradev? If you'll maintain his promise to us, because he said she'll take them back to Braj, Kṛṣṇa Balaram. If he forgot that, or he changed his decision, let's confirm it. Ask him. Because it's very important for me. What is going inside of me, Lalite? Maybe I'll not stay longer. I'll die. So, for you there is very special request. You know that plants, that malati, that fulla, that kunda. You know that plants from where I used to collect flowers and I used to make ornaments for Kṛṣṇa, for Kṛṣṇa's ears, garland for Kṛṣṇa's neck, armlet. I know. You know them very well. After I die, until my last breath, I can take care of them. But after I'll die, please take them to your house. Because if I'm not here, nobody will not take care of them. So that is my humble request to you, Lalite. Please take care of them. Because my mind is saying, I'll not stay longer. The separation of Kṛṣṇa always pushing me to death. I'm very near. So don't forget my request to you. It is the stage of death from separation. My dear friends, Ramananda Roy is describing very, very, very special moods of Srimati Radharani. And Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Radha, Govinda together in one form, all of them they are enjoying with different mood. Sometimes Sri Gaura Sundar is crying, sometimes she is smiling, sometimes she is falling down, sometimes she is rolling on the ground. So, which mood is appearing in Srimati Radharani? Same thing is happening here with Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Ramananda Rai also, Vishakha Sakhi also enjoying to see that love of Srimati Radharani. Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started to cry because inside there is Srimati Radharani. That crying of Srimati Radharani appeared in his eyes. At the same time, when Radharani is crying, how the eyes of Vishakha will dry. She also started to cry. So both they are crying. My dear friends, tears of love Yes, it is from separation, but that separation also one part of love. Let Ramananda Rai control himself and to start again. That description of Srimati Radharani's very special mood, very special decoration. My dear friends, today's Katha is taking rest here. We'll meet again tomorrow with another new ornaments. Alasya, laziness,